Well, we knew something like this was coming. We just didn't know who would fire the first shot. Turns out it's the New York Times, which has sued OpenAI and Microsoft for copyright infringement, alleging millions of articles were used in training their AI products. This is the first major U.S. media organization to sue on these grounds, quoting, the New York Times. The lawsuit filed in federal district court in Manhattan contends that millions of articles published by the Times were used to train automated chatbots that now compete with the news outlet as a source of reliable information. The suit does not include an exact monetary demand, but it says the defendants should be held responsible for, quote, billions of dollars in statutory and actual damages related to the, quote, unlawful copying and use of the Times' uniquely valuable works, end quote. It also calls for the companies to destroy any chatbot models and training data that use copyrighted material from the Times. Defendants seek to free ride on the Times' massive investment in its journalism, the complaint says, accusing OpenAI and Microsoft of using the Times' content without payment to create products that substitute for the Times and steal audiences away from it, end quote. So apparently this lawsuit came after extensive negotiations between the Times and the two companies hit a wall. The newspaper apparently proposed a potential commercial partnership along with the implementation of technological guardrails on AI-driven products like ChatGPT. The lawsuit goes beyond intellectual property, though. It positions AI technologies such as ChatGPT as emerging rivals in the realm of journalism. This is particularly relevant when AI systems, upon querying them, produce content on current events and topics of public interest, often drawing upon the Times' past reporting. The Times is worried that consumers might opt for AI-generated summaries instead of accessing its own website, potentially diminishing its web traffic. In the legal complaint, the Times highlighted instances where AI chatbots like ChatGPT replicated content from its articles almost word for word. Such content is usually behind a paywall and accessible only to its subscribers. The lawsuit underscores the emphasis by OpenAI and Microsoft on incorporating content from the New York Times in their AI training processes. Remember that recent story we did about Apple wanting to pay to get content from, say, The New Yorker? Increasingly, the idea is that training content from, say, The New York Times and The New Yorkers of the world is of higher quality than, say, YouTube comments. Plus, it helps to have content that can go back decades or even centuries, thus the deals OpenAI struck with the AP and Axel Springer. One wonders if this is a negotiating tactic on the Times' part or an actual lawsuit that will see through to seeking redress. Though the law firm the Times retained for this suit is the same one that represented Dominion Voting Systems in that defamation case against Fox News that resulted in a $787 million settlement, so that suggests they're serious.